going on, everybody? It's your boy Doc Holiday. It's Friday night. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for HBCU tonight. This show is brought to you by shopmerchsports.com. Go ahead and get your merch at a good price. So, other than that, go to a commercial.
Yo, it's your boy Doc Holiday with HBCU Overdrive, and I am proud to sponsor Merch Sports. Check out his new line of collection, the Black College Football Fan Club collection. It's basically designed to show support and give respect to the rich history and tradition of black college football. And as you already know, the best college players had to play at HBCUs before integration. So go ahead and check it out over at shopmerchsports.com. Merch Sports. Merch for the sports enthusiasts.
We back again. So, you already know what time it is. Y'all see what it is. It is March Madness right now. We done had a lot of upsets today. The SEC can't get out of its way. We got Grambling playing right now against Purdue. We'll talk about them in a little bit. We got preview tomorrow for Jackson State versus UConn women. That game is at noon Central on ABC. So if you are trying to stream that game, please do not do that because they will come get you. That game will be nationally televised. So other than that, make sure you go ahead and check that out. Also, what's going on? Also, I will probably do a watch party tomorrow. I'm out this weekend again, so I'll do a watch party tomorrow for all those who wants to join in and listen to the game and follow along with me. I am more than welcome, and I'm more than happy to do it for y'all. Why? Because love y'all. But we have some big upsets. One upset this past in the last, close to 24 hours to be exact, was Kentucky versus Oakland out of Michigan. All right. I don't know how to pronounce that man's name. Goki. It looked like it's spelled like Goku from from Dragon Ball Z. But my man shot 10 of 20 yesterday from the field and from three. So basically, the man, all he did was shot 3-pointers. Had two 4-point plays, and the man ended up with 32 points. Coming off the bench, playing the janitor in Kentucky. And I'm sorry to say this, y'all. I can't show that game, damn it. I can't show that game because I will get fully blocked by YouTube. I don't want to mess my channel up. I don't want to mess my money up. But what up, Jay? But Kentucky, like, dude, y'all, I'm sorry to say this, and I don't call for nobody jobs like that. The only other person that does that is Mr. Ford. I don't know if he's gonna be on here or not tonight, but I know he's watching his G-Men. But being honest with you, I think it's time for Coach Cal to go. Like, I seriously think, and this is my spiel before I get into preview, right? I seriously think, I wholeheartedly feel in my body that it is time for Coach Cal to go. And the reason why I say this is that They haven't made out. They haven't made it out the round of 64 or round of 32 in the last 5 years. Uh, Again, they are you know kids are that he has the one and done. That's his thing. But with the way college basketball, with the way college athletics is right now, the year of the one and done era is pretty much over. You got NIL, you got transfer portal, you got kids that are actually staying longer than where they longer now. You got kids that are pretty much damn near journeymen. Um, but at this day and age, right now, at this day and age, for Coach Cal, um, right now, I might have to use this analogy right here. Somebody put it in, for YouTube, not YouTube, but Twitter. He is the Italian version of Doc Rivers. This makes no sense right here. Said four 2-pointers all season. Out of 359 shots, 355 was 3-pointers. That make no damn sense. Could not run him out. Could not run him out the 3-point line. He's coming off of curl strings. He's coming off of drag screens. He's coming off of staggers. He's coming off of picks. That man worked. I don't know. I don't know. What I saw last night, um, while I was looking at it, I was, referring to it, I saw it was the fact that he did not adjust the defense to run Buddy off the 3-point line. Um, his teams look uh, his teams look like they looked lethargic last night. Um, they looked like they didn't want to be there. Looked like they had a lot on it. They wanted to. They wanted to be done. So let me see. So in 2000, I think it was 2009. Let me see when John Calipari got to. So since 2009, John Calipari was the head coach at Kansas. I mean, at Kentucky. I'm about to say Kansas. I can't stand them either. Uh, his from 2009, he didn't go to the tournament. He actually he did. No, he did not go to the tournament. Um, So 2010 he was a 1 seed. 2011 he was a 4 seed. 2012 he was the number one overall. He was the number one overall seed in that game, in that tournament. Uh, who was the champion? So in 2011 he was a semifinalist. 2012 when they won the big one. That's his only championship win, right? That's his only time he won. Um, so 2013 he didn't make it. 2014 he's an A seed. 2015 he was an overall number 1 seed. They lost in that team lost right there in the semis. 16 he was a 4 seed. 17 he was a 2 seed. 18 he was a 5 seed. 19 2, 22, 23 he was a 6 seed. And 24 this year he was a 3 seed. From 24 from this past season, this season to 2017, from 2017 to now, Kentucky hasn't made it out either the first or the second round. They haven't made it to the Elite Eight since. And I say this, and it's up to Kentucky right now. I will say this: it is time for a change. It is time to let go of John Calipari. He's doing. I mean, yes, he's done what he's done as far as sending kids to the pros and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, these folks want to win championships. They want chips. They ain't worried about a kid going number 1 and how many kids go one and done. They want to win championships. Right now, the score is 23-15 Purdue. Hmm. So, but anyway, let's get into this next commercial break. And then we get into the women's preview.
It's your boy Doc Holliday. Become a subscriber on HBCU Overdrive on YouTube, and you can follow me on all social media platforms at HBCU_Overdrive on Twitter and Instagram. You can catch me on TikTok at Holiday1925 and on Facebook under my real name, David E. Smith Douglas. Also, when you become an exclusive family member, you get all the membership perks. You get all the exclusive members only videos, early access to new videos, member shoutouts, and members only live chats. And also, you can get birthday shoutouts on here and win member when you become a subscriber. You can also hit the donation to the Cash App at HBCU Overdrive. You can hit the PayPal David Smith 1925, and you can hit the Zelle David E. Smith 30 at gmail.com. Remember, all proceeds go towards the
We back, y'all. We are back. So, let's get into it. Jack State versus UConn women's basketball preview lineups and matchups. I think my girl Timona has already done that on her end, but we're gonna do it on mine right here. So, let me go ahead and get this going right here. All right. Game 26-17. Purdue still up, but it's good for Grambling. They it's like they not backing down. So remember, this game is tomorrow at 12. Mm. BBM Sports. All right. Let me share this over here for you. Got 43 on Twitter that's watching right now. Only 10 on YouTube. Let's get the number. Let's get the viewership on YouTube up, y'all. And also, let's get the donations going. I pledge everybody to at least donate $5 to either Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle, to help keep the channel going. For me to give you all this good content, good content, good content. So just let you know what's going on. But anyway, here we go. For people that can't see, I'm gonna take this banner down. So this is, like I said, this is to keep the matchup: UConn versus Jackson State NCAA tournament matchup. Key players, of course, and ticket information. So, opening round NCAA tournament matchup between the 14 seeded Jackson State Tigers and the number 3 seeded UConn Huskies will take place on Saturday, March 23rd at Harry A. Gamble Pavilion, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern on ABC. Let's see. So the big picture: this game features a clash between two strong women's basketball teams in NCAA tournament, with UConn as the top seed and Jackson State as the underdog. So here's by the numbers, y'all. Paige Becker's averages 21 points, almost four assists a game, and 2 steals per game. And Aaliyah Edwards, who's the 6'3" center, actually forward, she's averaging close to 18 points a game, 9 rebounds, and almost 2 steals a game herself. Now, it has been reported that Aaliyah Edwards has declared for the WNBA draft. So, what that means is she is giving up her junior year to go to the draft, which is, like I said, it's cool. It's a good thing. Um, it's a good thing. But um, 26-18, Grambling is down by 8. It's still 8 minutes left in the first half. They can keep this. If they can keep this game close to within 5, I think they have a chance to make some noise, to make a run in the second half of this game. But they had to keep the game at least towards by 5. But Purdue is shooting the damn uh, laces off the ball. Um, so the state of play: UConn is shooting 50% from the field, significantly higher than the Tigers' opponents, averaging 33.8%. And Jackson State holds a 40.1% shooting percentage, which is 4.4% higher than what the Huskies allow. Uh, So the bottom line is the upcoming tournament between UConn and Jackson State presents a decided matchup between the top seed and resilient underdog, showcasing talents like Paige Beckers and Aaliyah Edwards. UConn's superior shooting percentage and offensive prowess are key advantages, while Jackson State's ability to outperform expectations adds an element of unpredictability to the game. So that is I think that's Aaliyah Edwards, and I think that is the game where she actually broke her nose right there against Marquette. Uh, Let me see some other things. But yeah, other than that, let me see what's up with my YouTube. Anyway, if anybody want to jump on and join me and have a good conversation about this lineup and matchups, let's go ahead and get that going. We got 67, we got 56 watching on Twitter and 13 watching on YouTube. Like I said, let's get those numbers up, man. And get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up. See if I can find something else up in here. Hmm. And I wish they had somewhere you can actually try to do a lineup. But anyway, let me see. Let me see what I can do on my end over here. Yeah, live always. So I think it's down by 10. They're down by 8 now. Grambling is down by 8 to Purdue. 7 minutes left in the game, y'all, in the first half. 7 minutes left in the first half. Mm. Down by 6 now. Hey, they battling, y'all. They going out there. They going out there. They're not scared. So let me get to this. It has been. It was given. Information was given to me by Miss Liv for Hoops on Sunday while I was doing a live broadcast, Selection Sunday. That that um there's only 8 available players there's only 8 players that are available for Connecticut right now. Mm. They called a foul. Oh, okay. I'm about to say they called a foul on that. So Amari DeBerry, she is not available for the first round tournament because she is on concussion protocol. So can't put nobody out there concussion. I like this right here. We got you bet you damn right I'm betting. You dang on right I'm betting Jackson State. And my boy Lawrence, he said UNC Greensboro is the A&T is tied at the end of the third quarter in the WNIT. Um, but yeah, they got. I mean, well, UConn has 8 available players right now. The way I'm looking at this, is that because Coach Reed plays a deep, she could play to 10 from 10 to 11 people off the bench, maybe 12 off the bench. The way she's gonna do this, and I hope she's doing this, is that uh uh she's gonna send a wave of folks. She's gonna send a wave of bodies to she's gonna send a wave of bodies at UConn. And also she's going to send a wave of bodies at Paige Beckers because uh, you don't want those two to get going, and then everybody else, you want them to get going. You want to limit Paige, and you want to contain Aaliyah Edwards. They got a link in there, brother McCarr. But yeah, I see that's the way I see it. The big matchup. Excuse me. I hope I'm not getting sick. The big matchup that you're going to see is between Jackson State's Mike Crump versus Paige Beckers from UConn. Um, will Maya be? Will she be the main defensive assignment for against Page? I think so, but I will also send, like I said, I will also send a wave of players to rotate to where you want to have Maya on the offensive end too, to where it balances out. Um, and then, like we said, you got bodies to give up. You got fouls to give because your bench is deep. Their bench is they only have 3 players on their bench. Um, I never, I've never in my whole lifetime of watching college basketball, y'all. Um, I've never seen where it's only 3 players available on the bench. Never before seen that in my life. So you got so you also got, Ozzy Fudd, she's out. Trying to figure out who else is out. Spread bet 500 get 954, 1,000 bet get 1908 if JSU cover. That ain't bad. That ain't bad whatsoever. Oh, brother Bakari, if you got the link, come on up. I got you. But that's not a bad bet though, right there, in a sense. It's only a 4-point game, y'all. It's only a 4-point game right now between Purdue and Grambling. Shot clock violation. Gotta get the ball handling up. So let's get into that, y'all. We talking about Grambling right now. Grambling men's versus Purdue. Can they pull off the big upset? I'm thinking. I'm an optimist. I'm very optimistic about our HBCUs, especially when they go into something like this, the NCAA tournament. I am optimistic that Grambling can get it done. And the way that they're playing right now, it shows you that they can get it done. Only being down by 4 with 2 minutes left in the first half, that's big. Purdue, in a sense, to me, they give Purdue these high seeds, of course, because either they win the Big Ten or they runner up in the Big Ten tournament, or they win the regular season title in the in the conference. Given this high seed, but they don't pan out when they play. They don't pan out when they play. Um, of course, they're only down by. I mean, Grambling's down by 7, and like you gotta want You gotta want to win this game. You gotta want to show them that you're not scared of them. You only people play the name. What's going on?
Hmm. I can't hear you, man.
Uh-oh. Hold on. All right, can you hear me? Let me see. All right, unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you
I
now.
can't hear nothing.
Oh, you can't hear nothing. Uh, but I can hear you. Trying to get one of the guests on here. All right, he'll come back up. He'll come back up. Still about a 7 point game. Down seven. You got to go into halftime. You should feel. If I'm Grambling right now, if I'm Grambling right now, you're only down by they down by 9 now because Purdue just scored in the last 5 seconds. That's still some sort of confidence right there. Just to be down by 9. Um, so that's the name of the game. Can they get the big man in foul trouble? Can they make uh, shots when it's crucial? And also, can they rebound because Purdue is a big team, y'all. They are a big team. Um, also, um, I would still ride the high hand of Jordan Smith. Uh, you got Trey Michael Moulton running the show, point guard. Um, Jonathan Aku is a presence in the middle. So if I'm Grambling, y'all, I'm Grambling. I'm really trying to really gotta punish him in the second half. Have to punish them in the second half in order for you to actually win this game right here. Um, well, and then you got Grambling women going to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and defeating Oral Roberts in an exciting first round matchup in the WNIT. Whew, Coach Simmons is doing a remarkable job as a first year head coach, first time head coach at Grambling. She has those ladies playing uh, great basketball, and she's doing it with only 9 available players, which is crazy, y'all. She's only doing it with 9 available players. That's some that's something to see. That's something to see right there. But anyway, I'm gonna see if my my guy gonna come back up here. If not, we're gonna go ahead and uh, get into the last bit of this show. I wasn't gonna be on here too long tonight. Make sure if you want to keep the content going, please pledge $5. Pledge $5 through the Cash App. We're going to commercial break for a second. Right back.
It's your boy Doc Holiday. Become a subscriber on HBCU Overdrive on YouTube, and you can follow me on all social media platforms at HBCU_Overdrive on Twitter and Instagram. You can catch me on TikTok at Holiday1925 and on Facebook under my real name, David E. Smith Douglas. Also, when you become an exclusive family member, you get all the membership perks. You get all the exclusive members only videos, early access to new videos, member shoutouts, and members only live chats. And also, you can get birthday shoutouts on here and win member when you become a subscriber. You can also hit the donation to the Cash App at HBCU Overdrive. You can hit the PayPal, David Smith 1925, and you can hit the Zelle, David E. Smith 30 at gmail.com. Remember, all proceeds go towards the channel, not the pocket.
All right, we back. We are back. I like this from my guy, Josh Sims, over at HBCU tonight. And let me quote it because I don't want to say that it's on me and I got it from him. He says, in the second half, this is what he's going to say in the second half. Take away the threes. You take away the 3-point shot in the second half. You make Zach Edey beat you. Basically, he has to prove that he can dominate this game. Keep being physical and keep going to the rack. So those are some things that you want to see in the second half for Grambling, what they can do. Like if I'm Grambling, I'm making that big dude try to beat me. And everybody else got to work for their stuff. I'm making him try to beat me by himself. Don't get me wrong, he's athletic, but he looks big and slow. It's pretty much the same that Purdue produces all the time with their big men. Big and slow. But other than that, y'all, that is something that is very indicative over here. And I promise you that Grambling can win this game, though. I promise you, Grambling can win this game. Let me see what else we got. We got 70, we got 75 over here on Twitter. Got 75 folks on Twitter. We got to get the YouTube up 13 on YouTube. Let's get that up. Anyway, another game I want to talk about. This game is actually tonight on the West Coast. Norfolk State versus Stanford. This is the issue that I have with the selection committee. Y'all did nasty work sending Norfolk all the way cross country to play Stanford. Like true nasty work. Sent them all the way across country to play Stanford. On the women's side, LSU defeats Rice 70-60. Baylor defeats number 5. Baylor defeats 12. Vanderbilt 80-63. A big upset. Middle Tennessee State, who seated number 11 in the Region 2 in the Albany region, upsets number 6 Louisville 71-69. Ohio State defeated Maine earlier 80-57. North Carolina took care of Michigan by 3, 59-56. This is on the women's side, y'all. Duke beats Richmond 72-61. That's a 7-10 matchup. South Carolina destroys Presbyterian. Don't even know why they put them in the game. 91-39. This is the Albany region, Region 1 in Albany right now. Texas Lady Longhorns take care of business, defeats Drexel by 40, 82-42. Virginia Tech defeats Marshall 92-49. Kansas State takes care of Portland 78-65. Alabama defeats Florida State by 82-74. Norfolk State and Stanford, again, they play this game is at 9 o'clock. And on the women's side, Texas A&M versus Nebraska. That's a 6-11 matchup. That's at 9:30. Those games are on ESPN, on the ESPN families. On the men's side, another game I want to talk about that was kind of crazy. FAU versus Northwestern. Towards the end of the game, y'all, Northwestern ties the game up. All right, they tie the game up. It's 11 seconds left in the game. Janelle Davis takes the ball down the court on right sideline on the court. What he does, which is kind of crazy, I'm trying to figure out what the hell was going on in his mind right here, y'all. He stops for a brief second and then heaves up a bad shot with like close to 2 seconds left on the clock. Game goes into overtime. After that, Northwestern takes over, and they could not. FAU could not. They could not come back from that. They couldn't. That was a demoralizing loss for FAU. That was a demoralizing loss for FAU because you got the ball. You don't need a jack up a three. The game is tied. You got 11 seconds. So what I'm doing is I'm running down the court. I will run down the court. And as soon as you get past, and I don't know if they had timeouts left, but as soon as you get past half court, I'm calling the timeout to set up some sort of play. But you stop, you slow the ball down, which you're never supposed to do. The game is tied. This is a tournament. This is one and done. This is a one and done matchup. You should not have to. Why would you stop? Slow the game down with 3 seconds left, and then you chunk up the shot. On that note, I'm going to the cup. I'm going to the basket. Make them foul. Draw the foul. Draw the foul. That was some things in that game that kind of made me question, like, was they real serious about this game or not? Number 3, Baylor takes care of 14 seed Colgate 92-67. Right now in towards the end of the first half, you got Alabama is up 47-34 on number 13 seed Charleston. This is in the West region. Midwest region, we already talked about it, Grambling and Purdue. The South region, this game is in the second half. Duke is only up by 6 on Vermont. This is a 4-13 matchup also. UAB takes a tough loss to San Diego State, 69-65. And y'all got to remember, San Diego State was in the national championship game last season, so let's not forget that they want to go back to the chip to try to win it all. Marquette takes care of Western Kentucky, 87-69. Clemson defeats New Mexico, 77-56. UConn men destroys Stetson, 91-52. Colorado and Florida, where was the defense in this game? Colorado takes the 2-point victory over Florida. And in one of the bigger upsets tonight, Yale takes out Auburn 78-76. I don't know if this is Auburn's second or third time being seated high and losing either in the first or the second round of the tournament. And I don't sleep on the Ivy League at all. Never have, never will. Because those are they got some ballers up there. Texas A&M is taking care of Nebraska right now, taking them to the woodshed, 87-66. Right now, it's in the second half. 6 minutes and 31 seconds left in the second half of this game right here. You got other games tonight. Number 1 seeded Houston versus 16 seed Longwood. That game is at 8:20. James Madison, seeded number 12, takes on Wisconsin. That's a 5th seed. I got James Madison in the upset over Wisconsin. TCU versus Utah State, 8-9 matchup, y'all. And I got TCU to win this game right here. And last on the docket is St. Mary's, who's the 5 seed, versus Grand Canyon University, who's the number 12 seed. On the real, on this one, I have Grand Canyon upsetting. I have a feeling Grand Canyon's going to upset tonight. I have a feeling right now that Grand Canyon's going to upset tonight. I also have a feeling tonight that Grambling is going to upset Purdue. Anyway, getting me some get another brand coming around. Let's see, these games at halftime. Let's see what these box scores looking like right now. We got Kentavious Dozier is the high man for Grambling. He's sitting at 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Trey Michael Moten is coming in at 7 points and 4 rebounds and 1 assist. Everybody else has, 2 points that's on the board. Zach Edey is 16 points, 12 rebounds already in the first half, y'all. That's crazy. 2 assists. Basically, like I said, like my boy Josh said, you need to let him try to win the game, and see what he could do as far as on the to put the game in his hand. So basically, Purdue is running a 3-guard lineup. So, but other than that, both teams look like they're not going too deep in their bench. Coach Jackson is going 9 deep right now, and Matt Painter for Purdue is at 8-man bench right now. But it all depends. All depends on how the game goes and how close it is. But we shall see what we shall see in the second half. Put the second half to get ready to start. What's going on, Chuck? Let's see what else we got going on. Other than that, get one more word from the sponsor, and then we're gonna talk about this MEAC violence that I love to see. It's all on Twitter.
Yo, it's your boy Doc Holiday with HBCU Overdrive, and I am proud to sponsor Merch Sports. Check out his new line of collection, the Black College Football Fan Club collection. It's basically designed to show support and give respect to the rich history and tradition of black college football. And as you already know, the best college players had to play at HBCUs before integration. So go ahead and check it out over at shopmerchsports.com. Merch Sports. Merch for the sports enthusiasts.
We back, y'all. Look, we back. I just want to get this off my chest. Let me get a banner for this right here. Anyway, I want to talk about this. MEAC on MEAC Twitter violence. You gotta love it. Gotta love it, man. No, I'm not in Connecticut. I'm not with the white people in Connecticut. I will not be with the land of the Caucasus. But yeah, MEAC on MEAC violence. Now, this is how it started, all right? It just started with a little casual conversation on Twitter. You know, my guy, Sean, a.k.a. Reckless Noop. If you don't know who he is, go check him out. He's a Howard alum. And it was a take. Now, this is what happened. It was a take from MEAC Mike. MEAC Mike says something about what happened with Howard when they played Wagner in the opening in the first 4 in a play-in game, right? So Miak Mike said basically the Howard loss is indicative on the whole conference and that the conference was not strong. So my guy Sean, you know what I'm saying, he be low key, he be chilling with it. He comes in, he's like, "What are you talking about? This don't have the loss that Howard took the wagon was not indicative on the whole conference. The loss was indicative on Howard. Howard lost by 3. The game could have went a whole nother direction if it wanted to, if one of those shots would have went in towards the end of the game. Now, these two going back at it, they going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? And the best thing about this is Jackson State folks and FAMU folks, we just here for the ride. We just here to see all the chaos that's going on right now. So I'm just being honest with you. I was loving it. I was loving it. I was laughing. I was like, ooh, let me get my 2 cents in over here. Now, then my boy Busy Banks, Big Banks, Markham, HBCU nightly. He comes in and him and Miak Mike form Voltron. You know, they was like Voltron, all right? So they going at it with Sean, and I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. Then I'm like, something was said to Miss Jen. So now here comes the sweat comes into play. Miss Jennifer Murray, from the Hill podcast. That's my girl. Love her to death. You know what I'm saying? She comes in. They was talking about a stadium, and specifically Alabama A&M. She comes in and she came in firing off on on Banks and me at Mike. It was cool. Of course, I went in there. I interject. I'm like, oh, I went in there and put my little 2 cents in. Then here comes this little raggedy, scrawny, this dusty fool from Delaware State to put his 2 cents in. And I'm like, you have no fight in this game. You have nothing to talk about. I basically say, tell me when you gonna have for Delaware State football. Delaware State football. Delaware State football. This century, this millennium, when are you going to have a winning season? When are you going to have consecutive winning season? When are you going to have a winning season for a decade? When are you going to have a winning season in this whole century? You know, like, when are you going to have a winning season in this millennium? Because last time I checked, y'all was hot garbage. Y'all was hot garbage. Hot, not garbage, garbage. Y'all was hot garbage. Y'all ain't had a winning season since Barack Obama was president. And how long ago was that, y'all? It's 2024. Barack got voted as president the first time in 2008. It's 16 years. Y'all are irrelevant in your own damn conference. In football. In basketball. I don't know about baseball, but I think y'all irrelevant in that too. But Delaware State has no fight in this conversation whatsoever. They had nothing to add to this. They had nothing to add to this conversation. And then guess what? Some big picklehead dude, well, little picklehead dude, by the name of KJ Burke. By the name of KJ Burke from FAMU, want to stick his nose in grown folks' business. Sir, how about this? How about you worry about trying to get into the league with the numbers that you had last season? My man Key said the Arena League is calling. Indoor Football League is calling. You know, you want to go to the league, you know, you go to Canada. I mean, you go fly over to Europe to play in the Euro Football League. You know, somebody backyard got a football game going on. I'm just saying. So you stuck your picklehead ass in the conversation that had nothing to do with FAMU. That had nothing to do with FAMU. FAMU, stay your funky ass out the business. This between Howard versus Morgan versus Alabama A&M versus Dale State versus Jackson State. FAMU, you ain't got nothing to do. My dude, sir, youngster, buddy, stay in the kid's place. And if you're watching it, you know what I mean? If you're watching, you get me up on Twitter. So, I mean, you know, people big, bad, bold. Hold on, I'm doing that. Anyway, I was just saying, you got a lot of me on me violence. On Twitter, it's so fun. It's just so fun not to see Jazz State and fam. You go at it every day. EA, you lucky you my guy. Cause I'll get ready to tell your picklehead that picklehead receiver y'all stay in the kid place. But anyway, anyway. Y'all keep up the violence. y'all keep up that good old Twitter violence. I'm here for it. All my folks for Jackson State is here for it. And then this old the 954 press on Twitter. He said they know how to win games that matter. Boy, y'all was in 7 games last season where y'all supposed to piss in your pants and lose by at least a touchdown or two. But hey, it is what it is. Y'all won. You won the swag. You won the Celebration Bowl. But try to run it back with that team that you're gonna have next season. Call me around this time and let me know how y'all did. Ashton. Yeah, man, spring football going good, bro. It's going good. We take care of business out there in the Jack. You know, we cooking. We in the lab. We cooking. This game is getting out a little bit out of hand right now. 44-31. 17 minutes left in the second half. All right. Good news tonight. WNIT scored North Carolina A&T Lady Aggies defeat the UNC Greensboro. Was it the Seahawks? Mm-hmm. 58-51. They say they host host versus Old Dominion on Sunday. Hmm, that's good. That's good. Shout out to the Lady Aggies over there, East Greensboro. In fact, what that was the Battle of Greensboro right there. Hey, look out! Look out! Baseball news of the SWAC, y'all. As always, Jackson State is at the top, 16-5 right now, 2-0 with conference. Bethune-Cookman at 9-9. FAMU 8-13. They're 3-0 in conference. Valley is 8-9. Alabama State 8-10, and Alabama A&M is 2-17. That is on the Eastern Division. On the Western Division, Texas Southern 6-14, 2-0 in conference. Grambling 5-13, 2-0 in conference. Prairie View is 11-13, 3-1 in conference play. Alcorn got their first victory in conference. They are 1-13 right now. Pine Bluff sitting at 9-12, and in last place in the West is Southern University at 5-12. That is on the baseball side in the SWAC. But other than that, come on, Grambling. Come on, Grambling, with your funky ass. I'm telling you, this kid is big and slow. That kid is big and slow. Anyway, hey, what's going on? What's going on? Going on? You know how you already know. You already know, Tonyo. Come on with your funky ass right there. You try to get me banned off of Twitter, bro. You trying to get me banned off of Twitter. But I will. I'll take. I'll go. I ain't running from the smoke. So just let everybody know that. Hey, if you looking at this on Twitter, it's 112 folks on Twitter right now. I don't know if it's anybody just showing up, just to be showing up, but it's 18 on YouTube. Man, if you look at it, everybody's 112 folks between YouTube and Twitter. If you want to see more good content right now, make sure you can put in a donation of $5. $5 will help out the channel immensely. That will keep this thing going. It will keep it rolling. Give you good content. Give more on equipment and everything else up in here. So I'm basically I'm please hit the donation button, y'all. But anyway, y'all, look, I'm about to roll up out of here. Finish watching the rest of these games. We'll be back on here tomorrow. More likely, I might do a pop-up show tomorrow before the game start, and if we can stay on here, I cannot show the game. Just let everybody know. If I come on here at noon tomorrow, I cannot show the game. YouTube will flag that the video feed, and I will get a channel strike, and I don't want to get a channel strike. So So if you want to be here, we can have a live chat while we watch the game and enjoy ourselves. Um, if that's cool, put a thumbs up in the chat for on Twitter. If not, on Facebook, I mean Instagram. I'm about to say Instagram. On YouTube, put a thumbs up if that's cool with y'all. Cause I'm trying to keep this thing going. Trying to keep it going. Trying to keep it going. This man big and slow. Anyway, y'all. Anyway, y'all. Y'all have a great night tonight. Uh, stay safe. Basically, y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay dangerous. I'm your boy Doc Holliday. I'm the voice of HBCU culture. This has been HBCU Tonight, episode 30. Yeah, 30 episodes into the new season. So make sure that you like the stream, comment, share. Most of all, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell to get everything HBCU Overdrive. With that being said, we are about this thing. Until tomorrow, peace. And let's go Grambling. Let's go Jackson. All of our HBCUs that's still in this in tournaments right now, we are your number one fan. Peace.